Hello everyone, it's just Lee again here, and I wanted to make this quick video to talk about a recent magic mushrooms experience that I had, and how the magic mushrooms give you what you need despite how much you take or what you want them to give to you. So what happened was, last week my friend gave me a gram of magic mushrooms, and I didn't really want to take them because I've been going through a lot of mental health issues at the moment, and I didn't feel I was ready to take the shrooms. But anyway, 2 days ago I was going to go out for something to eat and a coffee, and I thought I'd take the magic mushrooms in a very, very small microdose. So I literally took 0.1 of a gram, something so small, and I actually mixed it with popcorn, believe it or not, because I went to the cinema the night before and I had some popcorn left. And because I'm a diabetic, sometimes I'll wake up and I need to boost my sugar levels up. So I had some popcorn. I saw the shrooms on the side of my table, and I thought, right, I'm going to have a little microdose of this. So I put the tiniest amount in with the popcorn. And then I went out to have something to eat and a coffee. When I was out, I was eating some food and the shrooms started to kick in big style. Okay. I wasn't even expecting them to work. I thought it's probably not going to affect us. I had such a small amount, but no, it came on very, very strong. So strong that I knew that I was going to have kind of a bad experience on them. Because my mental health wasn't quite right at the time, and when anyone who's took shrooms, you'll know that when you're going to have a bad trip. You can kind of sense it. So I decided to walk back to my car and sit in the car and just allow this experience to take place. So I did that. I sat in my car, closed my eyes, and then the visions started coming. Okay, and the only way I can describe this is it was kind of showing me organic death, right? That's the only way I can explain what the shrooms were showing us. It was like organic death. So I was seeing all these like kind of pink structures, as if I was inside an organ of some kind, and then I had these horrible feelings of death going up and down my body, and I kind of saw these shapes moving within the organic pink structures. It was kind of like looking at octopus legs type thing. I know people have mentioned octopuses a lot before with psychedelics, but this is what I saw. I saw like an octopus legs moving, that kind of alien type things, like visions. And then I would see like blue dots moving around, but a lot of people see the blue dots and the kind of fractal shapes when they take shrooms. I saw that, but there was also this really sinister, dark, deep, organic death style experience here. So so this was horrible, and I decided to allow it to happen anyway, because I knew that the shrooms had hit us for a reason, because they don't give you what you want, they give you what you need. And it seems to be that no matter how much you take, it'll actually still give you the experience that you need at the time. So I decided just to sit back and allow this to happen. And I was seeing all kinds of horrible, organic, human-like, all the disgusting sides of reality. Like I was seeing mucus, I was seeing not so much blood, it was more like being inside organs and the organs moving, and it was making us feel like I was dying. And then at one point it actually pushed us into all this mucus, and my consciousness was like pushed into this mucus, and it was actually hitting us while I was down. It was like literally hitting us while I was down. I literally felt pounding. And I believe what it was doing was it was kind of purging all this negative energy that was inside us, to come out and making us let go. And I remember when this was happening, I kind of thought about Jesus being crucified. I don't know why, but I just felt as if this was the crucifixion. And it made us think, I wonder if Jesus actually was physically crucified, or it was a depiction of the magic mushroom experience where the mushrooms will literally crucify your consciousness, and then afterwards you can then rise from the dead and see the light. So what it does is it purges all the negative energy away from you. So I kind of had my higher self told us that while this was happening, so I decided to fully let go. So I just fully let go, and normally when people fully let go, when they're on a psychedelic experience, the experience changes and things become brighter and better. But this didn't. This just kept going. The more I allowed it, the more it did it. And in the end, I just gave up. I just said, you know what? I don't care if I die. I just accepted it, and I just allowed it to happen. And then so it did that for around about an hour, and then afterwards I opened my eyes again, and there was people walking past the car, and I looked over the road and somebody was getting out of a car, and this guy was getting out of the car. He had a cigarette in his hand, and I looked at him and I literally saw death. Like, the shrooms were showing us death in everyone. I saw the leathery skin he had based on drinking most of his life. I saw how he was smoking, and the smoking was killing him. And I saw his body decaying. I saw the vulnerable side of him. I saw how he's just trying to survive life. And I thought, right, that's one person. So I looked somewhere else, and there was another person coming out of a house, and I seen the same in them. So it was literally showing us death in everyone. So I decided to go for a walk back into the town centre amongst all the shops and things, and everybody who I was walking past, I was seeing death in their eyes. People were outside shops smoking, and I saw death. I saw how everybody's just surviving, and we're all going to die. And the shrooms were telling us, everybody's going to die, we're all dying, you're dying, we're all going to die. And this was shown as the dark side of humanity. And my higher self at this point kind of told us, that said, look, there's a good side to humanity and a dark side. We need to embrace both in order to be fully human. So at the time I was trying to think about this and trying to cheer myself up a little bit, but it just didn't work. The whole trip lasted about 4 hours, and I was just like this for the whole 4 hours. At one point I even went into a shop to get a cup of coffee, and I thought the coffee might bring us up a little bit, but no, it was exactly the same. I was looking around the coffee shop and everyone was miserable. I saw death in everyone. People were miserable on the phones like this. It was just a really hard thing to deal with, seeing all this death. And so anyway, I decided to go home, and I went home, laid on my bed, and I thought about the experience. But when you've took shrooms, the experience doesn't go away straight away. It takes a couple of days of reflection before you actually learn what the mushrooms were trying to tell you at the time and what they were helping you with. And now it's been 2 days since that experience, and I woke up this morning with a kind of different outlook on life. I kind of recognize now that we're all going to die, and death is part of living, and we're all human. And this is one of the reasons why I decided to start making videos like this on my phone for my YouTube channel, because normally I would set up a camera, I would set up a microphone, I'd have lighting, I'd make sure everything's perfect, I'd rehearse for months before a video. And lately, because of my mental health, I haven't been doing that. I haven't been doing what I'm supposed to be doing on my channel. Because I haven't had the kind of willpower or ability to do that. And the shrooms have changed that. They've said, you don't need to do that. You don't need to be what you vision yourself that you want to be. Just be human. You just need to be human. So this is why I'm making videos like this on a phone with no microphone. And I'm just going to make videos when I feel like it. I'm not even going to bother rehearsing them. I'm like this. I'm just going to talk to the camera about my experiences with life to see if I can help others with their experiences with life. And this is the revelation that the shrooms taught me in this instant. Even though I thought the shrooms were not going to work, they did work, and I'm glad I actually took a small dose now. It was actually a microdose, believe it or not. But the shrooms will always give you what you need, and if you need to purge negative energy out of you, the shrooms will do that for you. So yeah, so that's why I wanted to make this video, just to share that experience with you, and just to tell you I have changed the way I work this channel for a while because of my mental health. I suffer from a lot of mental health issues. I've got depression, I've got anxiety, I've got borderline personality disorder. I'm an empath, so I feel energies a lot stronger than most people. And this is the reason why I wasn't doing what I was supposed to be doing. I wasn't making those videos that I wanted to make. I wasn't getting the information that I wanted to give to the world out there. But this way is going to be a lot better. And I also want to say that YouTube changed its algorithm system on the 27th of September, and now any kind of videos about spiritual evolution or enlightenment are getting a quarter of the views as what they used to get. Okay, so my channel rankings dropped by 75% on the 26th of September. And I think there's a lot of speculation about this, about other YouTube channels who talk about spiritual awakening and enlightenment, and they think it's been done purposely by the governments and by the establishments because they don't want people to wake up. Now this is important because they want to kind of dumb us down, because there's a lot of spiritual videos out there at the moment and a lot of channels who are getting more and more kind of wise about what reality is and the awakening and how to stop being controlled by society. And obviously the establishments don't want this. So there is a lot of speculation about this being dumbed down, and YouTube is now part of that. So it's not allowing channels like this one to get as many views. I hope this is wrong, because I respect YouTube. I think it's an amazing website. So I really hope this is wrong, but I'm going to see what happens over the next few months, and if my channel doesn't go up again, then we can assume, and if other people's channels don't go up again, we can assume that's the case. But I really hope this is wrong. But in the meantime, it's important that spiritual videos and spiritual evolution teachings remain out there for the world to watch. So please, if you see any videos like this, please subscribe and share the video. And also, if you see any other spiritual channels, subscribe to those channels, share the videos, and keep this kind of education alive, because it's very important, and it might actually save humanity at some point in the future, because we cannot be controlled by the governments and the establishments forever. So yeah, just wanted to say that. And yeah, if you've got any experiences with magic mushrooms and you've had a similar experience to that, like an organic death experience, or you've been killed over and over again, leave your comments about that. And also please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And I'll be making more videos from now on, more than usual, about all kinds of spiritual topics. And yeah, so thanks for listening, guys, and I'll see you on the next video.